Alright, let's jump in and see what head we're getting to start this run. Oh, and random weapon as well. Or upgrade, whatever it is. Spear again. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. And increases attack speed by 5%, movement speed by 10. That's pretty good. Okay. Whee! I'm trying to parry the ground. It did not work. Alright, so our last run was terrible, but that's because I was too used to the run we had before that, which was very, very powerful. Oh. This is the parry spear as well. I never use the base skull anymore. It is pretty powerful. Parry lasts such a short time. Thank you, Rydog, for the farting bits. And hello everyone that's saying hello. I should have destroyed this instantly. The game is a little loud for me, hang on. Yeah, the music to this game is good, although it was. They need to turn down in my ear. It's fine for you. Did I just get a text message? Thought I felt a ding. No? Okay. I like the boss music especially. Like the big boss music. Which we're totally going to hear this time because we're definitely going to get to the second big boss again. Otherwise known as the Mantis Lords. Anything down here? Oh! Another wave of dudes. More gold, I suppose. Secrets? No secrets. You do get an item room though. The archer. Well, we better swap the normal head for that, I guess. Thank you, June Flower, for 2 months with a tier 1 sub. Teaching little kids how to stab each other finally paid off. What? Don't forget to look for pale ores so you can upgrade your nail. I get it. I don't get June's message. Oh, fencing. That wasn't really fencing, I was mostly just poking with a spear. You lured me down here. The run is not going well so far. We're also not getting a lot of health drops again. No, we didn't even get one there. Silk Song was delayed, I believe, with no new date given. I might be misremembering, but I think it was. Hey, got some health there. Maybe the spear gets more health on parries? It's back to being unknown. It had a June date, I think. But yeah, all this stuff is slowing everything down. What is that? Okay, it's not a good heal, but it gives you more max HP for a few rooms. No free helmet. Yeah, we're not doing too great this run. Okay. Hello, Not Groots. Thank you for the heals. When they kind of idle, when they don't know you're there, they kind of stand like Marge in that Simpsons meme picture where she's doing the weird look at camera while spinning her hands. They have to not be moving though. I think they have to be on like a short ledge to not move. Yeah, they kind of stop like that. They're not as bent as the one up the top looked like, because she's kind of doing like a weird curve thing. That's why it's a meme, because it looks odd. so fast, Skul. First boss? Nope, not yet. Did I still take damage off of that parry? Because if so, no. What is that link? Oh, is that a picture to the Simpsons meme that I was talking about? Did I ever play Indivisible or Demo? I remember it being recommended, but I don't think I played it, and I don't remember why I wasn't that interested in it. Hello, Meta Magpie. So to see me clicking on that link, is that the meme I was talking about? This room has enemies. You think so? You're not sure, so I'm gonna have to check. Yep, that's the one. Actually, it looks more like it than I thought. Also, let me quickly just do Invisible Steam. Yeah, I've definitely looked at it already because it's been pressed upon. Sitting on mostly positive. It didn't grab my attention for whatever reason. I don't remember. Gotcha. Ow. Oh yeah, so that was Chrono's deal of the day. I thought you just meant it was Steam's deal of the day. Well, if so, that is a good buy, because on Steam when I checked the page just there, I'm pretty sure it was full price, and it seemed a little pricey, honestly. Hello, Waterman. Ooh, heal. Thank you, Robin the Boy Blunder, for 33 months in a row with a tier 1 sub. Thanks for the continued entertainment. Even if right now I can't catch the streams as much as I would like to, we'll continue to support as long as possible. Thank you. That's all I asked for. Ooh, big stompy sword. Big stompy sword. Potentially not a good choice for the first boss, depending on who the first boss is. Fingers crossed it's Leroy Jenkins guy. Ah, no, that's not a good draw at all. That time I definitely felt a vibrate on mine. Oh, it was a text. No, it's my mother, just let me check there's nothing dangerous, etc. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. I asked her about the new government things regarding self-employment. She seems to think I won't be eligible because I'm still able to work, even though my income has gone down even more. It's also very hard to prove. Yeah, this is just like a hard counter, unfortunately. Yeah, I think it's a stunner. There. Yeah, that was just a very unfortunate mix. We'll quickly restart. Don't think we've used the shield yet. Oh, we actually got the same item. Good. I just like that the mage floats that high because she makes the Kratos helmet and the Minotaur one useless, and my other option couldn't hit upwards either. Just gonna keep on pushing a shield into you if you don't mind. I need to check what this trigger button does. Concentration completes instantly for 4 seconds. What? Pushes nearby enemies back when swapping. Hold down the attack button to concentrate, gain a shield of 7 and have attack strengthened upon completion. Enemies take damage when they hit walls. Okay. I'm trying. Oh, the button's not. Okay, I'll have to wait till it's off cooldown. Hello, Vice President. Hello, Daniel. Alright, werewolf's not too bad. That doesn't seem to be doing what it said it did. I'm holding the button. It's fine, I'll just keep on smacking them in the face. I prefer the werewolf attack where it does like the Wolverine Berserker Barrage. How's everyone's day going? What did I do with my day today? Oh, I did the video I was talking about for YouTube too, where I just suggest a bunch of comic book or superhero related movies, comic books and video games for you to pass the time with if you need a distraction right now and maybe don't know where to start with, like Marvel or DC. That'll be up on Friday, I believe. Wait, no, tomorrow's Friday, right? No, tomorrow is a battle report. Sunday will be that video. Spooky dog? No, you mean horny. Our damage output is a little bit lower than it could be without the Berserker Barrage. Revenge, bitch! Although again, still not a great mix, honestly. Yeah, try and do your ult, see what happens. You're gonna get so many doors to the face. Snow cannon throws, snowball to freeze enemies. I have played Doom Eternal, it can't stream, and I also don't like it. I've given up on it because I got bored. Elven Finger of Lightning? I haven't seen that before. Randomly drops lightning onto enemies within range every 10 seconds. Yoink. Hello, Polyemi. Okay, let's try snowballing an enemy, see what happens. Oh yeah, Deep Rock Galactic is updated, so now you can do customized... oh, it throws like that. It throws like a grenade. Customized pickaxes, so if there ain't a Molinor in there, I'm gonna have words with Phelan. Because I've been asking for it for months. We shall see on Saturday. I've become a space wolf? Oh no. I've become a stereotype. I've become space Scottish. Thank you, Archrin, for 42 months. Did the lightning just strike that scenery? For 42 months! Hello to you too. That is a lot of months. Thank you very much for the support, especially at times like this. Again, I completely understand if you're not able to keep up subs and such because of financial struggles. It is a tough time for everybody. They just destroyed the totem. That was really good. Why am I trying to... I'm pressing right trigger instead of RB for my grenade. I wouldn't mind a pickaxe that looks like a scythe as well, but that might be asking too much. Ugh, that's not that great. It is a ranged option, but it's not a good ranged option. I think we're just gonna go, because it's not better. Well, if we already have a melee though, we might as well have a ranged, I guess. He does spit poison, if nothing else. Just not very good, that's all. Get poisoned. No. That's a very short fuse. I will stream Doom Eternal at some point, for the record. It's just they have to sort whatever stopping Streamlabs OBS from capturing it. It'll be the only way I end up finishing it. Because it was bought for me by Brad. So I feel bad if I can't stream it. Though I am glad I didn't buy it. But that did mean I was able to buy Resident Evil 3's, which I'm looking forward to a lot. Because the demo was good. Oh, why would you jump into the poison? I was just mentioning your generosity, Brad. Saying that your capture card captured it fine is like going up to someone with the coronavirus and saying, well, I didn't catch it. No offense, Tombury. Don't worry, there's still plenty of time for it to kill me. Oh look, more Groot. Atomic Mass Games is streaming tonight, which I actually found quite surprising, and they mentioned in their tweet they're doing some kind of special announcement. It's probably something that they were waiting to show off at that painting thing they're no longer able to do because all conferences are cancelled. Poison takes so long. Crouch and fire, damn it! That counts as hitting me. That's what's been hitting me. I did wonder. It's because you have no iframes during the dash. Or the pounce, whatever it's called. It doesn't count as a dash. Nintendo did a direct today? What did they show? Oh, I know what they showed off, at least one thing, because I got an email about it. Like the G-Max moves for the starters or whatever in the Pokemon DLC that shouldn't exist. I don't know of anything else they showed off though. Oh, we never got to try the Jin. Is he ranged? Teleport a short distance when dashing, grow big and throw a powerful thing. I think it's melee based. Yeah, he's all punching and slashing and stuff. He's puffing out his breasts. Chonky! I like it. I have one upgrade of the iframes on the dash, but that was after I made it to the second boss. I think it would have made the difference had I already had it. My Jin chonkiness will not be stopped by the likes of you. He's so chonky. Where's the bit you drop down for this? There. But what else was on it? XCOM 2, Borderlands, and Bioshock. Okay. I mean, it's about time. I really wish they would make a new XCOM instead of just giving it the Skyrim treatment by porting it to everything, but... Oh, is that why my old XCOM 2 playthrough got new comments today, or got a new comment? I did wonder, because it seemed very random. Hello, Shady. I like this Jin skull. Especially like when he turns chonky. It was on my modded playthrough of XCOM as it happens. The one that has Doom Guy in the thumbnail, because I had Doom Guy on my team for XCOM. I did a modded XCOM 1 playthrough that had Genji and Soldier 76 and whatever. Then I did a War of the Chosen XCOM 2 modded run that had like Guile, Doomguy, Garrus. Was Genji in that one as well? I don't remember. All I remember is the thumbnail had Doomguy and Guile in it, but I don't specifically remember who else I had in my team. Oh, I wanted to see if I could stun him with my chunkiness, but you can't. Oh yeah, I've got like 3 different XCOM 2 playthroughs on YouTube. I played that game a lot. It's not a good game to play right now though, because you'll miss so many 95% chances to hit, it'll just make you more paranoid about the coronavirus. I did try and drop down there, but it made me jump instead. Oops. Thank you, Thor. Oh yeah, Kurt had like tighty whitey, no not tighty whitey, tight pink shorts on, no shirt and pigtails. I remember now. Didn't he eventually, oh no, yeah, eventually got the muscle suit. Yeah, I remember now. That was good. Makes you smell bad until you clear 3 maps. No, it's okay. We don't want Gargoyle Skull. Chris's Power Skull, is this a Power Skull? Oh, it is! That seems really good then. But that's just a straight 25%. Might as well take the one that's not specific, just in case we end up swapping this out. I'd rather play a new XCOM. I want them to make a new one. It's been years. Hello, Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins, also Chunky Mage. Get chunkied. Ooh, that was a big heal. Crit rate by 10%, that'll get swapped out if we get far enough, but for now it's fine. Well, that teaser at the end of XCOM 2 is to lead into what was the original sequel to the original games. Don't need that. When the crustaceans come out the sea and they're the new enemy. Terror of the Deep, is that what it was called? I'm blanking on what that expansion was called. Saw a game like XCOM recently. Wastelander? No, yeah, Wasteland or Wastelanders. There's 3 of them now, I think. I played a little bit of the second one, it's okay. I would describe it as much more like the old Fallout games, like Fallout 1 and 2. More so than X-Men. X-Men. Too much superhero nerd shit today. You know what I mean. I saw a crit proc there for 40 damage. Oh, and 169 on that. The red numbers of crits. Yeah, I remember that largely being my problem with it as well. And Mutant Year Zero was also way too stealth based. Oh wait, that's what you were talking about. Yeah, Mutant Year Zero was way too stealth based. It was very boring. It wasn't optional stealth, it was forced stealth because you just got murderized by a billion enemies if you ever weren't stealthy. They brought out a new game that uses the exact same playstyle, but it's just as bad for the same reason. Hello again, Giant Groot. It's me, Chunky Jin. I feel like the Jin is jumping a little like less high. Thank you for making your presence known, Thor. No, I don't want to come over here. I'm not used to dodging from this side. Goodbye, Giant Groot. Yoink. A dark spirit shade follows you around, randomly attacking 3 enemies within range every 6 seconds. Okay. Oh, we had the fire version of this last time. Alright, Palace Corridor. I feel like the Jin head could be enough to kill that boss. But we've got a bunch of double bosses to get there first. I didn't do it. Thor did that. Why is this here? Anytime there's an explosive barrel somewhere there shouldn't be because it serves no purpose, it's usually there because of a secret. Oh no, not made! Oh god, I love those 90% misses. He blocked Chunky Mage, by which I mean Jin. Take that, priceless statue. Buff statue, of course. Tonky? Chunky Jin cares not for buff statues. So powerful. Oh, actually, for something to talk about prior to later on in the stream, what rules were you having issues with, Valinar, in Crisis Protocol? We can talk about that while I'm clearing my way through these holes. Because I'm sure chat will be very interested. It might help them for when we switch over to playing it. Smash Tuba. Yoink. Ow. You lost your internet completely? What did you miss in 20 minutes? A failed run and then a run that's going much better. I haven't tried Bomber. Oh wait, yes we have. I remember now. No thank you. No, 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 no. I want this one. I don't want Bomber. I like that he doesn't just use the sword, he goes in punching as well. Oh, that's too good not to charge into. Oh, or yeah, Thor can kill them for me, that's fine, whatever. Oh, and the mage killed his friend, whatever. I guess I'll just stand here and let the game finish itself, shall I? We don't, well actually we kind of do. Restores 10, crit rate by 9. We'll see how much cash we have left over. Gold gain I'm not too concerned about. Max HP by 45 is nice. I'll take the damage, by which I mean HP, and then we'll heal because it gives us a passive crit up for 3 rooms. Oh hello. Didn't see you there. Anytime I didn't take the Jinn is because I liked the setup I had. And we're still not as far as I got with... What was I using when I made it to the second proper boss? Wasn't I just using like sword and something else? No, wait, I was using Jester and Spirit of Vengeance. Otherwise known as... I was going to say Knight Rider. You know who I mean, Ghost Rider. Because I remember using the motorbike, but the motorbike was no good for that particular fight, unfortunately. Dare come before the chunky Jinn. Alright, first double boss. Priest Lady? I don't remember Priest Lady. What does she do? No, nothing. She's getting wrecked. She's gonna heal or something. Stop her. Kagebun that. Give damage and slow down the enemy in front for a while. Increases ranged attack. What is my current one doing? HP. We'll hold on to the snowball. There's ranged. It's better than this range, so we'll take that. Chunky Jinn. Random vandalization of the palace. Oh, okay, we started running into the solar flare enemies, whatever it is they do. want to go up here? Is this just for gold? I don't like this. Ow. It was just for gold. Quite a lot though. Thor really dislikes art. Because he doesn't understand it. I'm back, baby. It's too chunky there. Yeah, the Thor Lightning's doing like 42 damage. That's not too bad. Banquet Hall entrance. We still have another double boss to go though, right? That's satisfying. Rules just in general. It's really easy, honestly. Get out of here, you weird glowing whatever you are. I thought that was the last enemy, so I could change helmet with impunity. I could technically snipe him from here. Oh, not with that shot I can't. Hello, Spearman. Okay. Thanks, Thor. Ooh, I remember this room. It gets very busy, doesn't it? The bullet is enormous. You can't hope to escape it. Well, Alex. I like the way he holds his hands when you're running. Aim room. Okay. The Minotaur. Not useful in this particular run. Oh, that was lucky. I think my little like demon thing killed him there. What have you missed? This run's going pretty well, I guess. We're seeing what the Jin helmet can do, and it's pretty good. He turns chunky at will. Well, not at will, really. It's on a cooldown, but you know what I mean. Alright, we don't need the heal, which is a shame because it looks like it's cake. A piece of DC cake. Attack speed by 15%. Basic attack by 25. Ooh, that's tempting. That's very tempting. Yeah, I think we're just taking the basic attack up because I'm using it a lot as this. How many items? Alright, that's just full of items now. What's the other buff on the cake? Might as well, I want it for the attack buff. We'll annihilate 3 rooms. Why is this free? I don't really want it. You sapped the ring. Swapped the ring? Oh, it's swapped. Crit rate by 10. I'm a little bit slower. I think that's probably okay. As long as we're chunky, honestly. Hit that mage, by which I mean maid, not mage, out of here. Her and the help have no place here. Thank you, Potley Hemi, for gifting a tier 1 sub to the community. It was given to Mr. What is this? Are they doing damage? No, they're just pushing me. And then Thor killed them. Calm down, I'm gonna have to punch you. Hello, Lurking. Lurking Andy, are you also Lurking Residential, or are you just happening to have a very similar name and text color? Power of the Sun. Second wave? Nope. Thor dislikes many things, is what I'm learning. I remember this room, but I don't remember what the spawns are. It's not just him. Yeah. The bullet is enormous, you can't hope to avoid it. Dodging is useless! Speaking of which, all of Aqua Teen Hunger Force is available for free to watch on the Adult Swim website. Watch the quad laser episode so that you get my references. Oh, you are looking residential, you changed it. Okay. I knew there was a good chance because, again, your text colour is the same as it always was. There's those running people again. Get your Bloodborne summoning bell out of here. You! Stop crying. Or else the genie will punch you. That's what happened in my fanfic version of Aladdin. He didn't take no shit from that street rat. Given how slow the quad laser moves, they're not nearly as dangerous as I thought they were. Was Aladdin into it? Well, the genie was into him, if you know what I mean. I didn't know they could jump back and fire instantly. What the hell? Why does this item room look so weird? This is suspicious. There is a Grim Reaper head! Will-O-Wisp appears after a kill and tracks nearby enemies and explodes. When switching, summon a Hellfire, Death by Fire. Broadly swing your scythe. It's beautiful. Ooh, what does that do? That's harvest. I mean, but the Jinn is powerful as well, though. But how can I ignore sight? Especially because I have lightning powers as well. Clearly, that item room, or that item statue looks so weird because it must be like a super rare head. Alright, let's see how we can do this. You're all fucked. Yes, I rather like that. We're not doing that puzzle room. Oh, that just kills normal enemies, huh? I bet it does nothing to bosses, though. Oh, clearly there's enemies up there, then. Yeah, the Jinn might still be better for bosses because I don't think that right click will do anything. But this is just destroying normal rooms. Oh, this was the room where you're supposed to hit yourself off the explosive, right? Oh well. boss. This isn't the big boss. No, this is the other double boss. So we'll use this as a barometer. Don't mind me. Just gonna do that. It does damage. Wow. Okay, I don't know what you do other than die. Decreases incoming damage by 30% when you're... Ooh, that could be good. Yeah, I know the crit rate's been good for us, but I want a defensive item for that boss because I'm going to get hit a lot. Oh, we're at the boss, in fact. I mean, it's doing good damage, and we're invincible during the right click, by which I mean right trigger. And speed is good for this fight because it's the Mantis Lords from Hollow Knight. We'll use this and see how it goes. If I decide it's not doing too well, we'll swap mid-fight. Is it on PS4? I don't know. I'm playing this on PC. I'm using a controller though. Ladies. Okay, it did hit them. Okay. It's only doing 6 if she walks through the fire though. Are they freezable? Don't know. They're not freezable! That's nasty. See what she was doing there. Oh wait, she's almost dead? Finish her. Finish her before they swap. Finish her before they swap. My bee. Just keep on getting her with that. Sorry about that. Okay, you're going to a bunch of them, yeah. Gotcha. Largely thanks to this being an overpowered skull helmet. What happened to you, you dogs? Get back on your feet. Who is he? How does he have the power of the dark quartz? Do I? Where's the hero, this worthless fool? He's never around when I need him. Something's wrong. What's going on? Just gonna wander away now if you don't mind. Like 2 balance skulls. What's this classed as? Balance and power. Nope, I'm not going to take that. Shouldn't we follow him through the doors? This looks like the sewer area from Hollow Knight. Hi, it's me, Death. Ooh, plague doctors. Beautiful. So it's a bit early in the year to have a game of the year, but you know, I feel it's time. Are they summoning things? Oh, they have ogres. What do these do if I stand on them? I think they make these dangerous. Game of the Plague. Yeah, that's true. We might all be here by the end of the year, so best just get our choices in immediately. Oh, they're like suiciders. They also did way too much damage. I'm not sure how I was supposed to tackle that. Dodge past them, I guess. Then stop the plague doctors. Oh, they suicide. Okay. Everything suicides, good grief. Just hoping for it to drop HP. This is kind of fancy as well. Ooh, Dark Paladin, that's another rare one I haven't seen. It's also balanced, so I probably should have taken that upgrade, huh? Let's test it at least. Oh, this is the one you get in the tutorial, except the one in the tutorial was fire-based, I think. I mean, it seems good as well, honestly. It looks like it has a resource. Dark Cross continuously. Darkness, when it becomes full, creates a 20 HP barrier. Okay, he gets a barrier once he deals enough damage. Like we had a lot of fun with Jin, but we're sticking with this either way, so it's irrelevant. We're getting our ass kicked on this floor though. I hit its little puddle and it turned into a Terraria monster. What the hell is that? No summoning whatever it is you're doing. Oh! Hi! Oh god. Oh god. Please kill it. Also, what is that thing on the floor? They look like Pokemon. Yeah, they're summoners, not plague doctors, so that's what I thought was going on. There's a treasure room up there, but it looks suspiciously easy to get to. Oh, okay. Over here? How would I get the extra height required? May have to bounce off an enemy. It explodes! Damn it. Oh, that's one of those summoning portals. No! But they don't care if you're killing them while they're doing it. That's expensive. 30% of your HP, gotta do it. Don't need the Jester hat for this particular run. Attack by 30%, 35% if there are 2 or fewer enemies around you. All projectiles explode upon impact. That would have been good for the other helmet. Skill attack, huge eye blinks to damage enemies and knock them out. I'll take that because I think it helps our scythe. Well, we have to go down. Oh, look at that! The weird zombie soldiers, they don't get... I summoned that. They don't get affected by the scythe skills. Well, they're definitely summoning. They get sucked into it. How can you reap that which has no life? That's exactly what's happening. They're zombies, so you can't reap them. Well, we made it to a boss. It's 3 this time. Leroy Jenkins. Damn. Almost got 2 of them. Oh, I want that skull every single run. Oh my god, look how much purple we got though. 1200. So we could afford something expensive then. Not that. Or that, never mind. Describe scroll items and get gold for them. I want more iframes. And then we probably don't have enough for much. More HP, swap time. Let's take more basic attack and skill attack because I like damage up. Let's see what skull we would get for next time. I'm pretty sure you can only get common ones. We got the good skill on it though. That is, yeah, I think that run was good enough that we're not going to do another one immediately because it's definitely not going to be as good as the Grim Reaper skull, which is the best skull in the game. I think we still would have beat that boss even without it if we just had the Djinn, but that like secured it. That was an amazing one. Yeah, that was good.